Your phone will be obsolete in 3 years. Your car is designed to be replaced. Our world is built on the restless idea of the next new thing. So how is this a simple peasant's knife from the French Alps? A design that has not fundamentally changed in over 130 years? Sold over 400 million units and become a global cultural icon? It is one of the most successful product designs in human history, and the secret to its success isn't what it has. It's what it doesn't. Our story begins not in a modern design studio or a corporate boardroom, but here, in Savoy. A land of sharp peaks and deep valleys where life was dictated by the seasons, and the quality of your tools could mean the difference between a good harvest and a hard winter. In the village of Albiez-le-Vieux, an 18-year-old named Joseph Opinel worked in his family's workshop. The Opinels were edge makers, forging the sickles and scythes that harvested the alpine meadows. But Joseph was fascinated by newer technologies like cameras and machines. And he was obsessed with a single common problem. Every day he saw the pocket knives carried by the local farmers, herdsmen, and winemakers. They were often crude, heavy, and unreliable. Some had no lock at all, prone to snapping shut on the user's fingers. The ones that were well made were too expensive for a common worker. Joseph believed that the working man deserved a better tool, something simple, safe, and affordable enough for every pocket. He didn't want to just improve the old designs. He wanted to create the perfect folding knife, and he would build it from the soul of the mountain itself: wood, steel, and common sense. To understand the genius of the Opinel, you have to deconstruct it. The original knife Joseph created was a masterclass in minimalism, made of just 4 parts. Every single one was chosen with profound purpose. First, the handle. It was not plastic or steel or bone. It was French beechwood, harvested from the local forests. It was chosen because it was hard, cheap, and easy to shape. But more than that, it was warm. It had life. It felt comfortable in the hand in a way cold metal never could. Over years of use, it absorbs the oils from its owner's hand, taking on a personal, unique character. Next, the blade. Joseph chose high-carbon steel, a metal that was easy to sharpen to a razor's edge. He gave it a distinctive, gentle curve, a shape inspired by the Turkish yataghan saber. This made it an incredibly efficient slicer, perfect for the daily tasks of a farmer or a shepherd, cutting bread, cheese, and fruit, or carving a piece of wood by the fire. It was elegant, but it was a workhorse. A simple metal collar and a single pivot pin held it all together. No screws, no springs, no complex mechanisms. It was a complete, functional tool born from 4 perfect decisions. But the knife's final evolution was yet to come. In 1955, Joseph's son Marcel added a 5th part, a stroke of pure mechanical genius, the Virobloc safety ring. It was a simple rotating collar. When the blade is open, you twist the ring, and it covers the slot in the metal collar, making it impossible for the blade to close. No springs, no liners, just one simple, brilliant moving part. Decades later, a tiny cut was added, allowing the same ring to lock the blade closed, preventing it from opening in a pocket. The design was finally complete. In a world of complex, over-engineered locking mechanisms, the Virobloc is a testament to the power of a simple, elegant solution. The success of Joseph's knife was not the result of a marketing campaign. It was a revolution by word of mouth. A farmer would show it to a friend. A shepherd would praise its sharp edge. A winemaker would admire its simple lock. Demand exploded. By 1901, his small family workshop could no longer keep up. He was forced to build his first factory, a symbol of his creation's unstoppable organic popularity. But the world outside of France was about to take notice. In 1909, at the International Alpine Exhibition in Turin, Joseph's simple knife was awarded the gold medal. It was the ultimate validation. This humble peasant's tool was now officially recognized as a masterpiece of design. It was also when Joseph added the now iconic logo, the crowned hand. The hand of St. John the Baptist, from the coat of arms of a nearby town, and a crown to symbolize the Duchy of Savoy, It was a stamp of quality and a tribute to its alpine roots. The Opinel was no longer just a farmer's knife. It became the knife of France. It was carried in the trenches of World War I and on the fishing boats off the coast of Brittany. It became a permanent fixture in the pockets and picnic baskets of the French people. It was a democratic object, used and loved by the working man and the intellectual alike. The great artist Pablo Picasso used his Opinel to carve his sculptures. Legendary adventurers and mountaineers carried it to the highest peaks on Earth. Its status was cemented. The Victoria and Albert Museum in London and the Museum of Modern Art in New York both added the Opinel to their permanent collections, recognizing it as one of the most perfectly designed objects in history. The journey was complete. It had evolved from a simple tool into a national treasure, an icon as fundamentally French as the baguette or the Eiffel Tower. This brings us back to the central question. In a world obsessed with progress, innovation, and constant upgrades, why hasn't the Opinel changed? The answer is as simple and as profound as the knife itself. The company does not see the design as old. They see it as finished. To add a feature would be to admit a flaw. To change its shape would be to betray its purpose. The Opinel's function is to be a simple, reliable cutting tool. It achieves that function with the absolute minimum number of components and the maximum amount of grace. To add more would be to subtract from its perfection. This philosophy has created something rare in our modern world, a sense of permanence. The exact same tool your great-grandfather might have carried in the Alps is available, unchanged today. Buying an Opinel isn't just buying a product, it's buying into a tradition. It is a quiet rebellion against the temporary, disposable culture of the 21st century. It doesn't need aggressive marketing, it doesn't need celebrity endorsements. Its stubborn, unchanging nature is its greatest strength. It is a reminder that some things are not meant to be improved upon. They are simply meant to endure. It's not a product of our time, it's a product for all time. The story of the Opinel is a lesson that goes far beyond the world of knives. Its immense global success was not built on patents, complexity, or a relentless pursuit of the new. It was built on a foundation of profound respect. Respect for the materials, respect for its purpose, and most importantly, respect for the user. It is a humble masterpiece that proves, even in our noisy, complicated world, that there is an enduring power in simplicity. It teaches us that the ultimate form of sophistication is to be understood. It is not just a great knife, it is a great idea, and great ideas never become obsolete.